Hello. Okay, so today, chunk day, I'm just playing Petdeck. Wait, what change did I actually make to the deck? I don't even know. I don't remember doing any change, which is kinda weird. But the 43 cards. What the fuck? Oh, I think it was just the deck name. Sure. I didn't realize you had to save the deck name. And this is the new build I'm trying, going back to more purist tier. I want to later on comment on choices and stuff, but there's still a lot of work to be done, obviously. I recently found out that Horus is actually kinda insane in ICEJADE. But this is not pure ICEJADE, so Millennium is probably better. The bigger advantage of Horus over Millennium is just the fact that it's only dark. Well, not only dark, but you can get away with dark and water, so you get to use Impulse. I think I don't dislike Impulse on tier Jade, but I want to go back to more traditional build, especially because we are on Malice format. And the way that you win in this format a lot of times is just stack with Vancia. Not this build, I can, for example, use the Ptolemy to do War Crimes and recover Vancia from Graveyard, things like that. Also, I get to use Finsmith without Impulse, which is huge, of course. Finsmith is one extra push out of just 2 bodies. Alright, I don't know if I'm going to 1600 rating or 1400, kinda probably 1400 is more likely. But I do not care, I'm just chilling out with my pet deck. Potentially doing research for the next season. You know what? I can change the background of my stream. There we go. Actually going to have to rely on ice shit for this hand. I could go Tremoris and tier cash. Don't think that's like that good. It's gambling. I can't get away with 3 mils or whatever. Then I guess Gimir and pass. That's an interesting line which will be making Gimir and then turning that into Finsmith. Then hopefully I can end with 1 water on board, and if that water is removed, Gimir comes back. Or if there's any banished card, Gimir comes back. That's definitely worth thinking about, but I do have Vancia, so... What the fuck do I do with the Vancia? I'll just make Gimir and pass, and hope that the hand traps are enough. Right? Or I could get 3 more special tier cash, go into Finsmith stuff. Might be okay as well. I'm tempted to do that just because Pilgrim gives me information on opponent deck, and then I know if I win or not just with Vancia. If I still had normal summon, I will do that, and then normal Ash, make Baron. Okay, let's do this one. Honestly, I kind of already regret it. Okay, of course you had Maxi. Thankfully, I have the answer for it. I could also just make Baron pass from here, but... I think it's actually better into Malice, which is really frustrating. Really frustrating to want to play ICEJADE on the current format. Okay, 1 win, my hand was kinda cracked, the hand traps were just very high quality. Oh right, I cannot full cut opponent deck. I wanted to take notes on what I played against. Unfortunately, that is not a possibility. I wish I had the previous hand for going second. It was too good. I do have Lancia, which I'm going to shotgun. I think there's enough Mavis for this to be a decent idea. If it's not, then oh well. I guess I lost. Okay, I think it was Mavis, but they have the answer. I can't even be salty about that. Lance is way too good into them. Crystron, okay. Crystron is the deck where Super Poly was very helpful. Without Super Poly going to be hard to break. Potentially not impossible, I guess, even though very difficult. I really don't expect to be able to. Actual most annoying thing here is just how long I have to wait for my turn. What the fuck? Why are you on Cherubini? Don't tell me this is actually Mavis in disguise. Okay. I guess this is a thing. Oh hey, new ICEJADE art. It would be so nice if I could have the Modari in the graveyard. Our Crystal monster you control gain stats plus per turn during end phase. You draw cards equal to the number of Crystal Synchro you summon at this turn. How old is this card, I wonder? I don't really have idea how old the Crystal archetype is. Maybe not that old. Like, I know this card is very new. Or like, not very new, but it's from the Wink era, obviously. I don't know if that's where they were first introduced or if they are even older. I wish Card in Master Duel had release dates for paper formats. I can just Google it, but eh. Okay, what else do we make? Surely this isn't the whole board. Oh, it actually is. Then we got one Omni, one... Probably the cluster, yeah. Immediately trigger the 3 Starus. And Cluster, holy shit. He really does not want to deal with Kashtira. Honestly, that is understandable. Potentially game winning, even. Tron Dragster. That's a spell negate. So it's just one Omni, one Monster negate, and one spell negate. Is that all? Let's go Millennium. I'm going to run out of a monster to sandwich Sharon. Okay, that's... I think that's fine. I think I actually want that to be negated. Then normal Egrin. I get Manifestation that can make Baron. Using the Omni, what? Okay. Oh, that does win the match. Because now I have one push, he has one monster and one spell negate. So he just needs to... I don't know, negate Kid Cows, I guess I still get to mill. This is a shuffler and I'm out of anything to do. Should have milled better. Alright, GG. Erosion, being a brick, Erosion is a card I'm considering to cut. I've cut it before, it feels, I guess, nice that you don't brick on it, but it's kinda useful to be able to search it. I suspect a Maxi. Definitely not something I can beat with this hand. No Maxi. I wonder what it is then. I mean, it might still be Maxi. I don't know. I really don't. I guess if Zombie Vampire goes through, I'm finding out soon what he's playing. No Aqua in rotation yet, which is kinda annoying. Gets negated, that's okay. It's okay, but this is my last push. And then if they stop this push, then it's just once here and pray. No negate for the sequence, very nice. It's not a VCO, it's not Maxi or Fual. What the fuck is it then? Unless it's Maxi and he just knows that here. He has been building enough class to deck you out. He could be afraid of that. I actually got a victory of that with his deck just earlier. Okay, this is a Pilgrim Angle. Alright, please hit something good. We gotta hit one Aqua and one tier name. Or else I'm kinda done for. Which isn't even likely. That is not right, the tier name I wanted. I got Griff and Raino. Alright, I guess at least I get to make a Pablo. But other than that, very weak board. Can't set the erosion, don't really see a reason not to, even though it's not doing anything. I think I just negate and then on his turn I shotgun once here and win. Oh. Oh, okay, there was information on his deck. What if I try to remove the names from the graveyard? I guess there's still too much of a chance that he has a Mavi's name in hand, so... Sure, I will just negate. Also, hello Jaden, how are you? Welcome in. I would really like to shotgun Vansi, but he is going to chain march her. Got a bit of a morning headache. How... Okay. Obviously you don't have to answer that if you don't want to. But I was going to ask how early it is. Draw 2 cards and banish 1 dark monster. How did this interaction work again? I don't remember. If you do not have any in hands in your entire... I don't remember how a Word of Darkness into Vansi works. I woke up at 10? I see. Per 1 draws 2 cards and reveals 1 dark in their hand, so they benefit from this, is what I'm understanding. If you have dark monster in hand, you cannot punish, so you only show it to opponent. Okay. Basically, I got punished for not shotgunning Vansia. Imagine trying to be good at the game, you just get punished for it. If he chains March Share here, that is correct. Okay. If they have Mavi's name, it's yeah, and that is already known information that they had a Mavi's name. So, kind of situation. Alright, I guess Apollo is gone and I have to top deck something good the next turn. If I even survive. Some of the best cards for me to top deck are actually in the graveyard. I guess at least I get one Finsmith body. Yeah, the White Rabbit anyway. True. Bye bye, Apollo. can banish my erosion, that's fine. But I guess he's saving it for something better. And I know that he still has... Okay, that is not a good enough top deck. I don't really think it's winnable from here, but I'll try. No reason not to. Like, I cannot use the Ash Blossom because I need it for the body. Opponent controls 3 or more, you can special summon one Mavi Swing. What is the special? White Binder? I can shuffle out the White Binder targets. How are you? I'm pretty good. Just chilling, enjoying the weekend. Cryptor. Cryptor is a problem because it punishes for cost. Or shuffles for cost. Alright, that's fine. I was kind of hoping for him to make a misplay. He did not. It's Drover. Pretty good. What, the weekend? Or his play? I think he played correctly. But like, my deck is kind of god, so... Cryptor? Yeah, Cryptor is insane. Like, it's one of the things I hate the most about Mavis is just how many non-targeting effects they have, and their costs are very good. Like the traps punishing 1 for cost. So good. It's my opponent's first match in Hated for Decision. I can tell because it doesn't say he's on top 50. Banish for cost? Yep, yep. Oh my god, why is this loading screen? Okay. Every time I get the loading screen that long, I get a bit scared. The erosion being a brick once again. I might just cut it. Brick 2 matches in a row on it. Not ideal. Okay, now how do I dump this Fenrir into the graveyard? I can actually do it with Tract. It sounds like throwing, but that might be correct. Otherwise I have to go Pilgrim and Gumball for like a normal summon. I guess I could have used the normal summon on it too. Okay, you definitely have something. What is it? Wait, is everything already in the graveyard? Oh my god, it is. Then how is it going to work? I have to shuffle 1 White Fiend. Then make sequence, and then do I have 2 bodies? Make sequence, shuffle back Requiem and Lacrima. I have 2 bodies, but I don't really want to spend them. But I also don't want to get rid of Unicorn. Oh my god, so annoying. Sure. I will get rid of Unicorn. That is correct. If he's actually playing Ghost Ogre, that would be fucked up. Wow. I can potentially do some plays under Flower. Not sure why he didn't shotgun it. Or like, not shotgun, but use it in response to Finsmith stuff. Yeah, I think, I don't know. Maybe people know something better than I do. But I've seen people delay way too much the Flower and Maxi. Can I get a tier name, pretty please? Oh my fucking god, again I hit... I know. But I don't have a tier card in hand for it to work. Okay, Manifestation goes into Egrin, I think. Oh, Poshibel, how are you? Nice to see you. I can pass on not much more than this, like Special Engraver make for material Apulsa. But I kinda want the bird. Pushy Hug, yes, Pushy Hug. I'll share some Pushy Hugs. Where are my subscription emotes? Okay, high tier. Also the Sip is very good emote. Hope you're doing well. I am. Right now, I'm just wondering how the fuck do I play this situation. Under Maxi is not nice. Okay, let's think about all the options. So it's either Erosion and 3 material Apulsa plus Fenrir and Bird. Or it's Gimir, 3 material Apulsa, Fenrir and Bird. Okay, basically Gimir or Erosion, that is the question. I think I will take Gimir. Even though that gives him 1 card in hand, so I already regret my decision, as usual. Hello, how are you, Imwagging? Okay, definitely did not expect that, but sure. Wait, that gives me more mills. That's actually kinda helpful. I might hit a tier name here. How was the Challenger Cup? Oh yeah, but she was on it. I'm also curious. Also, I'm doing great, I'm wagging. I hope you are doing the same. That is not a tier name. Oh my god, so annoying, stop. Let me play the game. What does that even do for you? Does that do anything? It doesn't. Okay, I guess it gives him 1 Bisil for the next turn, which Unfortunately, it's fine. This card is busted enough that you can just vomit it for no reason, and it's good. There, have one more card. I could still make a Widow Knight, I guess. Don't know if it's good, but I can. Magnum full combo? I think it did for some decks. Like, it searches any dragon, so it should be. No, I cannot make SP with this. That face when no Wing Spider. Do I have a shuffler? I do not. Also, speaking about the Magnum with full combo, well, there it is. Is Wing Spider really just anti-nib? Pretty much in a lot of decks. You just turn the token into an effect monster and then you can cook from there. Wing Spider does have another cool effect that I don't remember exactly. I think it lets you special summon level 4 or lower to the who it points to. But what would I drop? Wow, you better ask Plushy instead of me. Barum. Okay, and then he's just going to normal Chungra and that's game. And nothing I can do about it. The green Chungra. Right. Oh dear, how are you? Nice to see you. I'm on a speedrun to 1400 rating. Okay, I bricked on erosion 2 matches in a row. I still don't think I want to cut it. I need to brick on it like 3 matches in a row before I cut it. You're running the Terra package? Oh, you're asking Jaden. Good to know you are doing fine. Okay, VTuber mirror match. And I don't have a single hand trap. Materia. Oh no, I'm going to lose to Materia. Let the better VTuber win? You're basically saying that he's the better VTuber already. Come on, look at my hand. As much as you say that Materia isn't great, look at my hand. No hand traps. Chosen by the word Kavis. How do you make the choice for the vanilla in Materia? Is it like literally anything? Or should I be concerned about something? Because he's using specifically this card. I know you need a vanilla, and from what I can tell, it's like a level 3 fire. But, like, why this card and not any other? Any level 3 vanilla. I see, so it's literally just any. And he chose this guy because he's cool, I guess. I think my subscription to Plushie literally just ran out. At least I'm not seeing it on my chat, Rino. 1, 2. Hello, Vil. How are you? Welcome in. Nice to see you. I hope you're having a good weekend. Ice cream, yes. Nanigaski. Because of that, this guy, right? You can return one card. Okay. You can add up to 2 materials from this card to your hand. Then if normal is in the graveyard, return one card from field to hand. The Miku singing stream, okay. I could potentially make a point redeem for it, but I don't know. I kinda don't like singing. I mean, I like singing, but I know that my voice is horrible. I don't really have... I'm not a good singer, that's also. I don't want to torture anyone with my singing. Chocominto, quero meu anata. Believe in yourself? So you believe that I shouldn't torture anyone with my singing, is that it? Bro, added Genroku. Is this standard? I know that Kaiman is kind of standard, but what about Genroku? Is that also standard for materia? Probably. Kimba. I guess Portuguese has a lot of silly songs you could sing. How do you feel about, for example, Gato Durante? I could sing Rap dos Agricultores, do you know that? It's kind of an old classic, I guess. Pretty good. Have a clip of Bell singing Rick Hall. Nice, nice. Should I go for another Glossy Chess Cat or one Royal Glossy is fine? Depends. If the account is dedicated exclusively for Mavis, then why not? Go for another. Okay, so what should I know about other than the bounce stairs? Is this like a negate and that's it? I don't think so. I think the back row will give it a ton more effects. I think this is just a board that I can't really deal with. And I don't fucking want to go back to Super Poly. Like, Finsmith occupies way too much space for me. Fucking third match I break on erosion. Okay, I think it's time to cut it. I just don't see this hand having enough pushes compared to their board. Cloudba. I'm going to have to use either Tier Cash or Cosmo for... Actually, it's probably Tier Cash, because Cosmo I can special summon just by having a field. Although I can see what's going to happen. Okay, it's not going to happen because he's just going to negate everything. Yeah, like that happens. But I could see, for the third match in a row, not just I break on erosion, I also mill Kainu without having a tier in hand. Okay, now I don't get access to a field spell, that's game. The only thing I can do is normal snow and die on it. I can already tell that now that I'm going to cut erosion, the next match it's going to come up. Okay, cut erosion. Do I want to go to 45 for Super Poly? What can I even afford to cut? I would be cutting EGS. There's not really that much more I can cut. It's actually just EGS. So no super power if I'm running these many engines. That is the cold hard truth. Also, enjoy your ice cream. Which one are you getting in specific, if you don't mind me asking? It's kind of sequencing, but sure. Don't really want to throw away the egg in, but that might be correct. I'm still not convinced that I want to throw the egg in. Sure, it's a card that's not currently live. I don't know if it's going to be live. Might as well throw it away. Alright, show me what you're playing. He does not want to show me what he's playing. Hello, Arthur, how are you? Welcome in. This hand has way too many ways to access Finsmith. Right now I have 3 different ways of accessing Finsmith and I only need one. I want to track in the graveyard. I don't want to hand move myself, but I think this is the best way to approach this. It's so scuffed though. Then I might be able to make a fast up Woods, I might mill Suviak and get a normal summon. Was preparing my dinner for later? I see, I see. Already have Finsmith in the graveyard for 1 extra push. He's heading. No, this is a mistake. I should have used Zombie Vampire. The Golem being level 6 is extremely good for me. Because having Golem on the board is actually a way for me to potentially make both Reaper and Ptolemy. That's so massive. So that was a mistake. That was a big mistake. That's negated. That's fine. You have Engraver in the graveyard. From Italy to Portugal, it's hard to say. True. I mean, the drive isn't that long. I'm sure you can put it on like a fridge that you put in a car and then just drive your way here, and by the time you get here, it's still edible. Now, Mavi's combo, it's the most likely thing to happen. Or if you mean me making Mavi's combo, then unfortunately I don't have Mavi's cards in this deck. It's Tear Finsmith with a couple of ICEJADE cards, just to make it worse. I can show the build after, comment on it a little bit. But I'm just experimenting, and like the title says, I'm sabotaging the deck. This is definitely not the best way to play this. What do I have in the graveyard? Fucking, okay, I have one Aqua, so if I hit one Tear Fusion or a Subiac, I'm good. Still have normal summon, which is kinda nice. Okay, finally I get to mill goods. But they are also on Tear Finsmith. The fact that they get to resolve after is actually kinda messed up. I maxi here, I don't care. It's more important for me to build a board than maxi on their turn. I don't run a lot of hand traps, so fuck it. Like, the fact that I have turn priority, so their chain resolves backwards, they get to fuse first, can give me a lot of issues. Kradov is very nice here, let me think. Kradov is so interesting here. Are we top 10? Nah, we are going to bottom 10 at this rate. Also, how are you, Mips? Welcome in. Nice to see you. Negating our stuff, the normal summon some Mavis monster. Who knows, who knows. Okay, I'm only seeing Finsmith stuff, I don't expect them to have Mavis in here. New combo unlocked, Bongo into Sipes. Now I kinda want to normal Egrin. Okay, I think I know what to do. Get Rhino to hand, Kradov recover Egrin, normal Egrin, get Tremora. Tremora specials Rhino. Otherwise I could consider just milling a lot, making up Ulusa. But he is going to go for another fusion. Alright, let's do this. Wait, he chose not to gamble further, okay. That's kinda cool. I guess at the end of the day it's going to be a maxi victory. I could make Baron from here. Baron is fine. Wait, what am I saying? I can't make Baron. If I make Baron, I don't get to special Rhino. I could special with Kit Kat. Okay. Time is running short. I'm being bad at the game. You know what? I think I have a different idea now. I can banish Kit. Banishing Kit sounds very good. No manifestation? Nope. I chose for a different plan. There's so many options at the moment, and I forgot to use Lacrima. That's going to bite me back. Wait, what does that do? I guess that's going to be an issue because he sends Kit Covers and then I do not get the special Rhino. Okay, what is the target? Kit Covers is correct. That is not correct. Do not care about that. Not in the slightest. And I made a mistake. Oh my fucking god. I should have used the ICEJADE run first. And then Tier Kit could steal special from the graveyard. Also, thank you so much for the follow, your favorite Canadian. Welcome in. I made two copy pastas similar to Arc about different archetypes or what? Sure, let's send the tier cash. Hello, hello, nice to see you. I'm going to be missing Gimir on my end board and I'm going to be very sad about that because it was possible to make her. I guess I'm panicking a bit with the timer. Yeah, that's my end board. God gave me lemons and I was unable to make lemonades. I could have had Gimir in the end board. Basically for free. Sure. We have, even better than that, we have the Shuffler. Shuffler is so massive into tier. There goes both full covers and SP you were talking about. God didn't give you lemons but oranges. Finsmith, sure. He doesn't have normal summon anymore. Could be a sign that I actually want to shuffle Finsmith stuff. Then his follow-up is potentially Tirkesh or Shiren. Or Griff. People have been cutting a lot of tier back. How do I want to gamble on that? Wait, he has 2 imperm. That's very surprising. I'm going to gamble on his being like his on replay. Could be very wrong, but whatever. Maybe I should have shuffled the cash tier guy. Because if he still has tier cash in hand, then that's follow-up. Okay, yep. He did have cash tier follow-up. But he already has it in hand. Alright. At least, like, I'm still going to have a turn. And he's going to have to high hope to end on anything from here. 3v Karma, very good mill. Free attack boost, true. Very curious on his build because Imperm is unusual. Oh my god, I hate that even with the toggle off, it keeps asking me to use the field spell. The Hulkavos remember that it was fusion summoned after being flipped down. Same with Fenrir on field? I did not know about it. I guess might as well use it. just to make it shut up. Gimir here would be so fucking massive. Okay, I'll use it, because otherwise I might just lose to the timer. One of them is highly offensive. Okay, how about you send it on Ember Discord? Everything about waifu decks makes my blood boil. I hate them. I despise everything about them. The card names, the design, the game plan, the gameplay. It's irritating. They shouldn't work, but they always open perfect, like it's been given divine energy. Of the time, it feels like you're losing to anime archetype fanservice with autopilot lines. Nobody would miss these Kuber archetypes. They're made for dudes who just want to summon their anime wives and win without making a tough decision. Makes sense because I'm one of them? True, me too. Here is my fish wife. Wait. Oh, that's very smart. Sending crime to recover tier kit. Make it. But wow, it's in my brother deck. If it's synchro branded, it's legit. If you see some misplaces because I was at 0 seconds on my timer, you have me saved probably. On turn 3-4? We're talking about modern Yu-Gi-Oh! There's no turn 3-4. What is that? Grind with branded? Fair. So is that just follow-up? No, it's not. It is a card to send with crime. Synchro branded is a very misleading name because you play 2 to 3 synchro cards in the extra. Everything else is still just fusions. You play Dissipator, you play... What else do you play? Do you play Baron? Isn't the other in Private Massage? Alright, bro, make Sagnum. Agnum is actually very extremely good card for tier that I get from this deck. And maybe I should put it back. Okay, I'll look at it in a bit because right now timer is way too short. Okay, I'm reading the message, Will. Opponent is taking kinda too long too, so maybe I'm not the only one low on timer. Isn't sequence here kinda huge? Like recovering sequence with Lacrima. Wait, is he going to target Agrin with Snow? Please do. Please do. Okay, he hits the effect. He knows. My head, I can barely stand it without it pounding. If you're having a headache, please go take some medicine, drink water, have rest. Alright, he's just going to use a Apollo here. I think he messed up. Like, this endboard is a Apollo, Crime, Scream, that's it. That cannot be correct. With everything he did, that just can't be correct. So yeah, I guess I'm not the only one well on time. Shuffler, okay. Shuffler is very strong, for sure. Is there another one? There isn't another one. Yep, that does hurt. Okay, I get some time to breathe. What do I want and what's the game plan? I can walk over the Apollo before Scream is even triggered. Iron to hand. Okay. I don't know if this, if he uses... Okay, if he uses Crime, she definitely dies, which is not nice. Okay, I see where he is going now with his move. Did ChatGPT cook? Did the pasta come from ChatGPT? This can still be used in battle phase, which is annoying. Oh. Right. I'm actually convinced that where I lost the game was accidentally getting ahead of myself and not making Gimir. I think Gimir could have won this match. Fight Chain, Hulk out, he just uses Crime. Actually, that might have been correct. Thinking... Fuck it. Oh, now that doesn't even trigger. Alright, that is game. Because there's still Crime left, there's still Desiree. There's also the fact that there is no time. Alright, that is game. Tomorrow I want to wake up and see Apple Planet. I don't. I need her. Wait, is there a bandwidth supposed to be coming tomorrow? Jaden Pawn, you got demoted from Queen to Pawn. Is it like during your learning arc you're a pawn and then eventually you will be a king? Is that it? On Twitter I read a ban this week, not official, that told Apple will be banned. Interesting. But I guess I should be saying my bye-byes to Apollo. It, like, okay. I think Apollo should stay in the game because Petdeck kinda needs her. And the stronger decks that are abusing her can just make something else. I think you should ban, like if there are decks that are too strong and abusing Apollo, you should nerf those decks specifically, not the tools that the generic decks, the generic Rogue pet decks, whatever you want to call it, are crutching onto. I know that that's a hot take, I know that most people don't agree. I understand that Apollo is a problem. Makes Griffin instead of Apple, exactly. But if she gets banned, it's totally understandable. What did we send for mining? We sent Imperm. Get our starter, normal the starter. We are playing against racists. Then the rabbit. Wait, did we really need to go Cerberus here? What do these cards do? You contribute this card from hand or field special when rescue ace. He's just going to quick effect in response. I guess you can still Bestial Magnamut here. I guess it's okay because your hand naturally lets you do that. You can target one effect monster opponent controls, change it to face down defense. I tried my best to enable what she taught me by not completely exposing my hands. I see. Second effect of the level 4? Which one? Oh, this, right. Into Widow guy. Wait. I guess he couldn't respond because it's a link. That's very smart. Again, I'm not a Mavis expert, but so far I think this is very well played. Underground sending Chesacat. Get just a body, unfortunately you don't have anything to banish with her. Make Binder. Binder gets to draw one, so potentially we're going to have a target for Chesacat. There it is. Oh, you just searched it with MTP. That needs to be nerfed are Mavis, Snake Eyes, yes again. Tempai, it needs one card, Finsmith, Limiting River and Tract, Mermel. That worked better in the last ban with also 67. Yeah, 67 definitely needs to be banned. I guess it's good time for me to make a tier list of bans that I want to see. Mavis definitely deserves hits. I don't know if they're going to get them because they are way too new. They might do very roundabout way and like what's the name? Limit Allure, something like that. That would be very classic of Konami. Impulse on Requiem. We have a trap in the graveyard. I wonder if it would be smarter to save the impulse for sequence. Maybe not. They have tracked in graveyard. They do have tracked in the graveyard. Limiting Sark and the Wood. That's probably what's going to happen, to be honest. Kyonwe has 2 cards, and I have follow-up next turn and 3 Firewall. True. Race's Turbulence. Binder, Banishing Handsome, White Rabbit, and Lifter. We're going Firewall here. Opponent is down to 1 card. That card has to be like, I don't know, something insane that somehow outs this. It was not an insane card. GG. This is where I was one time. Well, at that point you also have to make a serious mistake to lose, I suppose. So, GG. Let me find the win rate stuff again from Untapped. I think it's somewhere in here. I guess if we want to apply bans specifically by win rate and popularity, this is the picture to look at. And Blue Eyes, what did we at first? Do we want more bans for Blue Eyes? I feel like it's not needed, even though it's one of the decks I hate the most playing against. And they're clearly very powerful at the moment. Bestial, okay, Bestial, I will be 100% in favor of limiting Bestials. Bestials are heavily limited on both TCG and OCG at the moment because of Mavis. And we can look at that. So go here. Okay, Magnamut at 1 on every format. This card is insanely broken. This card does too much. I hate that it exists. I can never expect it to go to 0. I would love it to go to 0. I played Bestial even limited for me, so no problem. Yeah, they're still good. Okay, Druid Form at 1 on the both paper formats. 3 on Master Duel. It's time to copy the homework from paper formats. This shit needs to go. It's way too good, especially on Mavis format. Definitely, I'm not talking from being a tournament player. This is totally fact. Baldrake, 1 on OCG, 3 on TCG. Rebellion, 1 on OCG, 3 on TCG. Rebranded, it's at 3 on every format. And then finally, Sarnir. I guess this one is more of a branded card. It doesn't do that much on top of the Diddy Crow effect unless you are on branded. Why did Konami unlimit Druid Swarm? Good question. Good question. So yeah, I think we can see more from OCG than TCG, but we do have the fact that Master Duel Banlist, while being its own thing, it follows more closely to OCG than TCG. Which makes me feel that we might see some bestial limits, maybe not now. Maybe they're going to let them breed for a couple months, but eventually I believe that they're coming. With Saronir alone, Branded needs this card. True. Saronir and Lobelin were the only bestials that I was playing in tier Branded. Konami makes messes every month. Also true. So yeah, these are definitely cards I would like to see banned. I'm very biased for being a tier player, but they're very strong in Mavis. Like, this is Diddy Crow, this is like a huge effect on top of that, a huge body on top of that. This is extension for Mavis. This is just way too much. And then Magnamut being able to search or recover from graveyard any dragon. Come on, let's be real. This card shouldn't be a thing. The fact that it has to target specifically white or dark should not be an argument considering you play white or dark on your own deck to enable it. And white and dark are the most popular attributes. Crystron, their curve is still very strong. I don't know, I feel like they're not popular enough to see hit. Same way as Ritual Beast avoided Beast for a very long time despite having very positive win rates. And I feel like Crystron are already suffering a bit from the Mavis hate cards. But I don't know, if you are looking objectively through win rate, Crystron needs a hit. Then same goes for Tempai. Arthur already said that they need a hit. Sprite, pretty low play rate. Do they need a hit? I don't know. I feel like they don't, but from a win rate objective perspective, they do. Stun. Do we really need to talk about stun? Come on, there are a billion stun cards that I want to see going. Get his shit out of the game. Get his shit out of the game. Get his shit out of the game. I'm not going to search this one because it's a hassle, but get this shit out of the game. Get all the floodgates that are at 1 for no reason in the game. Synchrotron as well. And then it would be like Rivalry, all that kind of shit. Get it out of the game, please. It's skill drain, exactly skill drain. More like fun drain. Okay, it's called skill drain because it removes skill from the game. It's a very accurate card name. Boys, number 1 card, it's fucking crazy that Boys gets away with using this. But I guess it's kind of like using it in Labyrinth, it's really not too different. Magnamut can make Tempage play turn 0. Yep, it's fucking nasty that... Just fucking delete Magnamut. That card is too good. Alright, where were we? Snake Eye. I think Snake Eye... I don't know. It's very biased because I hated Snake Eye for 1 year and a half, and then a couple months before they got banned, they kinda grew on me. I started playing them. I feel like they might need a hit, but we can wait for a bit. Let them experiment still with the newer builds. Let them figure out the best way to play without Oak. And then we can talk about hitting them again. I think Snash and Poplar can go to 0 with Funbirch. Okay, maybe that might be way too much hate. Or if they do that, let's take it slowly. My bow can take more Snake Eye. I know that, for example, in the paper formats, the Snake Eye is basically that. Let's see how did the paper formats approach it. So no SS, OSS on TCG. This is basically enough to kill it. So it's actually more variant on... It's actually more variant on OCG than Master Duel. So you'd imagine with a simple power creep, high skill release, you know, all that stuff, this is going to phase out. If you put OSS on 0, this deck just fucking dies. After my games, Oak Ban didn't work. I think it's like they don't need to kill the deck. I think it's better to make the deck still playable, but weak and not popular than straight up kill it. I really like Master Duel Banlist for that. Master Duel is the only format that has Kid Cows, and Kid Cows not just makes tier 100 times better, it makes it a lot more fun. I'm really happy that she is alive in this format. I think tier is strong, but not broken in any sense. Well, on the both paper formats, tier just kinda does nothing and it's not even fun, so... I'm very happy that Master Duel approaches Banlist the way they do. The only thing that I really Okay, there are more things, but the one thing I really hate about Master Duel ban list is of course Maxi. I feel like playing Memento today. Well, pop off King. It's not weak because you use Droplet on Snash. They have Wanted, they have Bonfire, they can do Moon. They don't have to be weak, they can be just fine. I don't know. I feel like they might be still too strong, but let them breathe for a couple months. They just got a very strong hit. Let the meta settle down and figure out the actual place of Snake in the meta. And we do have these statistics saying that they are still very good. But there's also all of these decks that are above. They don't have to downright die. They're going to be power creep too soon, so whatever. Okay, Mermail, which is another deck you said to nerf. I don't know, Mermail feels very unfun to play against. I don't know them very well. That might be one of the reasons to why it feels unfun for me to play against. If you don't know what your opponent is doing, of course it's going to be unfun to play against it, since you don't really have a good grasp on where to interact or where you still have a chance or not. That being said, Snake Eye is kind of a FTK deck, like honorary FTK. They don't win on turn 1, but they set a board strong enough to do it. And that is almost already reason enough to ban. There's also a card that could go to 0 that they sometimes use, which is the barrier status. I guess let's go back to stun. Every single one of these cards, get its shit out of the game. Ban Moving, Minstrel, and Barrier. Yeah, I can definitely agree with Moving Glacier. This card is way too strong, way too archaic. It's fun, it is very powerful disruption, get this shit out of the game. They don't even need it. I'm sure they can still kinda FTK without this shit. White statue can stay, no one uses it. It's still awful design, get this shit out. Eventually there's going to be an archetype breaking the game with the white statue. Banning Minstrel is too much. Again, I don't understand the deck enough. I think Minstrel could go. Because it's only until the end phase. At least it doesn't hand whoop you. You can send the top 3 of your deck to the graveyard. Okay, yeah, that's fine. What else is still there to yap about? Also, hello, is Mizzle. Let's just ban everything? Why not? Why not? Ban everything that isn't a tier element card. Then we got Voice West. Voice West has very small representation. I think it's at a decent spot. It's very strong. It's not popular. It's the only ritual archetype that people currently use. Why did it stay in the game? And then we got White Forest. White Forest I'm going to be talking with bias, but I think they're fine. I think they kinda die to a lot of land traps. They're nowhere near Mavis. They don't nowhere like the amount of pushes that Mavis has. White Forest has 1.5 card combos only. They do not have 1 card combo, and like Mavis, for example. That being said, they are both pseudo FTK archetypes. They establish a board, they win just from doing that. I feel like they're fine though. Then we got, wait, Tempai shows up twice because it's Tempai Striker and Tempai Dragons. I don't think I need to talk about it again. They kind of have the same breakdown. And then we have Mavis, which has abysmal win rate for what you expect, considering that they represent 46% of the format. But that is also region. So first of all, there's way too much Mavis hate. And second of all, there are way too many bad Mavis players tanking the win rate. That being said, they definitely need hits. I've already talked about them. Bun Bestials, just limit Mavis cards the same way that paper formats did. Limits on Dormouse, for example. And then, if they want to do a Master Duel approach, just limit Allure or Sarcophagus. Okay, next we have Memento. Memento has a very obvious hit, which is Paradise. Get this shit out of the game. This shouldn't exist. Other than that, Memento is still extremely powerful. They don't even need Paradise to win. Their deck full of 1-card combos and 1-card extra pushes and extenders. They can be slightly difficult to pivot, but I believe with the new support they are like very valiant, a bit Mystic tolerant. Mr. is a knowledge hand rip if you have Synchro Deep Sea for it. It will be possible, but now decks can ignore hand traps like nothing. Yep. TCG Memento didn't receive hits. Purely card are simply limit. Wait, what do you mean purely card are still? Did you mistype something? Are you saying that purely is still limited with way too much limits? Because I do agree with that. I think they can come off ban list yet again. Let's investigate purely. So this is a 2 on TCG, 3 on OCG, and I don't think they are doing anything relevant on OCG. Okay, so this card is at 2 everywhere. Master Duel kept it at 3. I actually really fucking hate this card. I think I actually prefer... I would prefer to see the ratios being unlimited and this card going to 2. I don't know, maybe I'm yapping. This card is just really annoying. Opponent gets way too much hand advantage. Okay, I'm showing the wrong screen. I'm talking about Sleepy Memory. Because this is the only difference between purely in paper formats and Master Duel. We have this at 1, TCG has it at 2, OCG has it at 3, and then we have this at 3 while both paper formats have it at 2. Memento didn't get hit because it doesn't have enough play for 1. It got a lot of play on WCQ. 2.6% play rate. If we go by that argument, pretty much every deck in here, except for Tempai and Blue Eyes, will not get any hit. And of course Mavis, but Mavis has the special case, they are the new deck. Bone Particle be at 1, that's a very interesting hit I wouldn't mind seeing. Okay, let me watch the replay. Wait. Why do I not see the replay on my redeems? Am I tripping? Was there never a replay? I feel like there was a replay and like I was yapping. I said that I would watch later, and now that I'm looking for it, I cannot find it. I guess I am tripping. We already saw replay, so it was just Jaden. I see. Alright, let's go back to my grind to 1400 rating. TG hits were very weird before Kaizo and Mavis. I see. Again, no hand traps. I guess it's tier, I don't really have many. 1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah, I don't have 6. I can't really expect to draw them to begin with. Okay, I'm pretty sure I am free to go hit something, come back and click a few buttons and lose. I'll be right back. Right, I have returned. I might go get more snacks. I got one glass of coffee milk, and I ate a very small pancake that my sister made. But it's way too small to fill my belly. What kind of drugs did they use that day? The day that Protus was unbanned? I don't know. Especially before Hyzil and with Hyzil very easily making Banshee to search Nemesis flag. It is very questionable. Yubel is an archetype that I really dislike playing against, and I don't understand enough how it works. But I don't think they need a hit. I hear... First of all, they don't have that much popularity, and I hear Yubel players crying all the time. So I might be inclined to believe that they're not that good anymore. Also, that one image I was looking at, there's no Yubel in there. It's nowhere to be seen. It probably doesn't even have a positive win rate at Master. Maybe that Phantom at the end of Yubel era for the new stuff. I hate it when they do that. The cards stop being relevant, and that's where they hit them. They kinda did that with Tyr when Purposefully was banned. Tyr wasn't relevant for a while, and then Jesse Cotton played it in World Championship or whatever, and they banned Purposefully despite Tyr not being nowhere near the top anymore at that point. Why is Pro still cooking? I hate that EP, but I'm a little bit awake. Welcome in, how are you? Your be right back screen? It is, it is. I might get it, put it back there because I'm still hungry, I need more snacks. We all had win the World Championship, and after that Konami limited Phantom and opening IC. So obviously this hand is never breaking this board, but I will quick buttons because why not? I waited all this time, might as well try. Again, too many Finsmith cards in one hand. I have to follow, thank you so much. Dark Prince of Hate. I might order pizza, yummy. To get fixed voice secret seed is pretty... What the fuck is that? Wish they and ban some of the super heavy samurai stuff. Okay, let me focus on the game. So I want to track this card so we get a tier card. Track is going to be negated by the save worm potentially. I have way too many cards that are bricks, like this is a brick, this is a brick. Negated by that. Like, here's the annoying thing about this hand. First of all, I only want normally one Finsmith card, I have two. And then this is basically a brick. This is a normal summon. This is bricks that I can normal summon. This can be a normal summon too. It's all normal summons. Alright, I'm coping too much. Obviously this is not going to be a victory. Or is it? Maybe what I really need to consider is adding Typhoon. Typhoon still won't break this board. So there's that. Alright. I have coped enough. What isn't banned in TCG? Fenrir isn't even limited. And I think that is not the thing that should be the case. I think this being a Chungus that you special summon for free and then searches itself is way too good for it to not be limited. And I play this shit in like so many decks. So you cannot say this is a bias. really want to add back Super Power. Super Power is like the best shit ever in this deck. It just gives me so much power going second, it's good going first too. But in order to find room for Super Power, I need at the very least Shagura, Madragon. That's the most basic package. But Dragon Spell in tier is like super good too. I don't want to cut the Ptolemy, but that might be the move. I'll cut Ptolemy and eventually I will cry because I lose a match where it could have won. The watch here is that you can scout information on opponent deck with Zombie Vampire and Pilgrim Reaper. And then you make Ptolemy, if it's Mavis, you advance it to hand and you win. One more cut. I can't find the other cut. I mean, the easy answer is removing the ICEJADE. If I remove the bad cards, I have room for the good cards. It's that simple, but I don't want to. Most of the time you have to replace Finsmith for Super Power. Yeah, that is true, that is true. Finsmith does clutter the extra deck way too much. Ferry is straight up banned in OCG. I didn't even know that. That's crazy. I hate TCG TBH, too many crybabies. True, true, true. Trying to get rid of many bitchy decks I use. Konami does that in TCG, so why not? The thing that I don't like about TCG approach is that, well, you can argue that consistency hits are not the best way to do it. I don't like how TCG just ruthlessly kills decks. I think it's better to find a way to keep decks decent, but not strong or popular. Much better than straight up killing them. You want to have as many cards playable as possible so that... that's the thing about Yu-Gi-Oh! If you want to be competitive, sure, you have very few choices. But if you want to play for fun, there's a deck out there for everyone. Everyone can... There's so many archetypes, everyone can find something that they can pick up, feel unique, feel like this deck is made for me. Millennium would be one way to find room for Super Power. Fuck, why did I save this? I didn't want to save it. Whatever. Can I just go back? I can. Okay, awesome. Want to make a copy and then do some theory crafting, I guess. The safest deck is to play heroes, so avoid it. True, true, true. But you also don't get that many quality cards. Like, they have so much support and none of it is particularly good. I guess cutting Unicorn package is one way to find space. Even though Unicorn is super good with Finsmith. Then if I cut Millennium as well, I immediately have room for Super Power, because that would mean cutting this one, cutting this one. Then technically I could use the Ignister Golem. This is very good going second into Mavis. But yeah, at least you can still pull some white with just these two, without it. And now I actually have room for more, I guess, could be Fuawa. I guess this is one way to do this. That being said, I do like Millennium with... I'm still having this one. I do like Millennium with ICEJADE a lot. Hope Heroes never becomes meta again. Honestly, me too, because I personally really dislike Heroes and everything the deck does. I don't think it's like the game plan is fun or the end board. Neither. How are you, Heimu? Welcome in. Konami only touched that status once? Really? I didn't even know they did. I don't know, should I try this build? I'm kinda really enjoying Millennium, but this might be good. Millennium is weird in tier because, well, it gives you extra pushes potentially, it gives you a lot, but it does lower mill quality. I guess I can try it and see how it feels. No reason not to. Ultimately, the end goal of me playing Rated on this month is just gathering information potentially for next month. If next month I can climb to Master 1 with TEARLAMENTS, even if that means having a very small ICEJADE package such as 2 Aggrin, 1 Run, Cradle, that's really all I ask. That's going to be enough to make me happy. Man, I really feel like Millennium is good here though. Like even the fact that they have their own searchable field spell, this is actual synergy with ICEJADE because it means you can special Cosmo for free. It's very fun playing against one side Macrocosmos and one side Skill Drain, really fun. And don't forget the part where they have to make a very long and overly complicated combo to even achieve this. I don't know, maybe I'll try this later, but for now I want to keep going with this. Even though I feel like it's conclusive proof, I need Super Poly to go second. Man, so hard to make a decision. Whatever, I'll keep playing this and I will simply mill better. But I can only mill better if I'm going first. Okay, I need Super Poly. There's just no way around it. I need Super Poly. Actually, I'm already missing the God Slime. God Slime is just so interesting in this deck. Okay, Super Poly in hand. Even if they don't negate, I'm not going to end on a particularly good board. Just because that shit does fucking nothing. Pancha. It's a good hand, and even if they stop my combo, I guess I still have a lot, but it's also kinda weird. Because it doesn't do that much, even into no disruption. If I had Unicorn in the deck, this could be a stronger play, I guess. Wait, maybe I actually want to normal Ash Blossom. Let me think. Yeah, I can go Finsmith stuff. So instead of making Gimir, I will special Tirkash and then use Tirkash and Aggrin to make Finsmith stuff. Wait, they do have Vancy in the graveyard, which means I can go Manifestation. Now this can be either Brawn or I can just I think Tremora and going Fitzmith from here is correct. Then Tremora has her own graveyard effect. It could have been Baron though, that's something to keep in mind. Baron, Fairy, Super Powy, Ash Boss, Maxi, that would be a very powerful board already. I'm also playing into Nibiru. I might... this is probably incorrect. I probably should have set that on Baron. But it's boring if I just end on Baron. Maybe it's not real. I actually think that's not a bad mindset to have in the current format. People only use Nibiru because they are on 3 full hour. There's no reason not to run at least one copy when you have 3 full hour. Mavis dodges it like no problem. So I only have Pilgrim. Wait, I'm still on EGS. Okay, good to know. Me with 0 Flower and 3 Nib on my deck, why? I mean, if it works for you, it works. I cannot question it. But I feel like that's kinda a why moment. I used Nib in my semifinals? True. Voiceless, okay. Also, I think it's the first time on today's stream where I get to mill Rhino while having a tier card in hand. Most of the time I have Flower, there is also a way to play against it. Fine. Okay, so what's the move? I think I go Sylviac into graveyard, use Tirkash as fusion material, special Tirkash, make a Povo. Maybe it's a good tribute for Ritual? I did not know that. Do you need to tribute specifically a white monster? I guess that will explain it. Wait, oh my god, I do this mistake so many times. I cannot special tier catch because I'm under Vancia. I do this mistake way too many times, I just forget that Vancia is on rotation. Okay, then I guess this is 3 material Apollo. I would be very happy to hit something that gives me 1 card back to hand. Okay, hit the Shiren. Most of the time I have Flower, there's also a way to play against it. Now, if they're playing around Flower, they're still playing a lot more awkward and making a less powerful end board than they would under Flower. The real problem is if they are decking you out. I'll send you my burger. I could really go for a burger. I don't think you have Renegade is like you'd rather just touch bottom the Saphira, right? Alright, now time to show the most skillful card in the game. Cool Guardian. Is he really not using the effect? Okay. Could special summon one level 2 or lower fairy. Okay, I'll negate his one and then the other one I will hit with Super Poly. Unfortunately, we cannot negate. I mean, I can try to negate, but it does nothing. I'd rather just do Super Poly. I don't know, dude. I really like Millennium in ICEJADE, but this might be the way to go about it. Also, I'm going to use Unicorn back. Fuck having hand traps. Alright, I guess this is where the build will be at. Unfortunately, no Millennium. It all goes really negative. It does. But you know what else goes really negative? Having to go like -3 for one Synchro Monster. Okay, I'm exaggerating, you don't go -3, but you do go -1 for one Synchro 10 with ICEJADE. Unless you're playing like Mermail, and then you can actually trigger costs with or trigger effects by discarding for costs with Han. Yeah, Miku and exaggerating does happen a lot of times. Okay, I'm going to make a sandwich. I'm still very hungry. But yeah, I think as much as I would like to run Millennium on tier with ICEJADE, I think Super Poly is way too useful to carry this deck. So yeah, might actually cut Avancia. Since I don't have M7 anymore, Avancia could be cut. Like sure, I can turn skip Mavis and immediately win the game. But that's the extent of the synergy between Avancia and my deck. I don't enjoy running hand traps that much on tier. On the other hand, I don't even know what to replace this with. I guess could be another shuffler. But even when I think about that, shufflers are good. I guess basically on the White Binder. They don't really do that much into Mavis. Then I guess I could add Metanoisen Second Scream. At which point I would also want Kawaii in the extra. Which I do not have room for. Or I guess I can go back to Erosion. I was breaking on it earlier, but I think I was just being unlucky. Whatever, this is fine to test for now and then figure it out. Alright, be right back. I can drop you off with replays, I guess, why not? Hallo. So opponent is kinda going nuts. Entire half of his deck is already in the graveyard. And he is not done yet. Wait, is there no shuffler in the grave? There is one shuffler. Also, hey, Ptolemy. You're saying, I'm not saying that you're not nice, I'm just saying that Arthur is nice. It's not mutually exclusive. Arthur being nice doesn't mean you are not. Open. Wait, did you still have your Pinsmith fusion? How the fuck did you get your first 6? Was it Millennium? Oh yeah, he's doing the thing that I said that was possible sometimes, where you use the golem to make Ptolemy and then you still get another rank 6, in this case you got sequence. Oh my god, he has the other shuffler. He played it very well, but then again he's playing into no disruption. I was off game because I was washing my dishes. Well, it was just opponent comboing. I literally did nothing yet. Alright, Arm. His board isn't even super polyable. Just on time. I basically have one push. And it's going to be negated. Okay, it is game. He played it right though. I simply did not draw the out. Like, the best I can do is very desperate combo with Snow, but that doesn't ever accomplish anything. Especially considering he can just vomit up bullets 3 times and win. Okay. I do like having Super Poly and discard fodder for it. I didn't bring luck. Were you supposed to? I don't know. I was already losing that match when you arrived. There would be an argument to send tier cash, but I'd rather not. Always unlucky. Don't really want to use Ferrir as material. Also, Metakuzu literally just posted one video. Kinda curious what it is. He's like one of the best tier players. A lot of times that you see TEARLAMENTS building different and playing differently, it's because he found out a new build or something. Actually, I shouldn't have shuffled the Requiem. It's fun, whatever. I only get 5 mills. I kinda badly need to mill a tier card. I guess I get 3 more with tier cash. It can be either Hainu or a tier name or Suviak, pretty much anything goes. Okay, that is far more than I asked for, holy shit. Oh, good thing. Okay, what is their deck? It is Mermail. Also, hook up. I play way too much this game, level 43, Jesus Christ. That being said, I only have one account. There are people with like level 40 plus multiple accounts. With deck because they use very specific cards. The opponent deck, the Mermail. I don't remember what was there. Wasn't there something Galet's Sentry? Was it Deep Sea Sentry? What is this? If this card is sent to the graveyard to activate the water monster effect, you can make your opponent punish one card from their hand face up until end phase. If this card is special summoned, you can send top 2 of your deck to the graveyard. Don't target one level for or lower in graveyard and add it to hand. I like this one on the bottom right. She has a cute design. They have the equip spell. I don't really know which. I know that they have multiple equipments. I don't know what is standard, what isn't. How do you type this one? Is it even Mermail or Deep Sea? I know, I recently came across a card someone was using that I found interesting. And I don't remember the name or how to type it, but it was like Artificer. Maybe I'm completely wrong. Search for a wing, Capta because he searches them, Nepta. Oh, he is here. Oh, he searches the equips. You can take one Abyss equip spell from deck to graveyard, yep. I've actually thought a little bit about using this in ICEJADE, but probably need to investigate far more how Mermail works to know if it's going to be any useful. Okay, this is a trap negate, and then I think they have one for spells. The same goes for Marinces. So I was looking for ways to climb from God of Anemone into Link 4. The best way I came up with it would be using the Trickstar Aqua Angel, something like that. I don't know, it's probably bad. This one. Especially because I specifically need to draw it or mill it in order to actually be able to link 4 from there. You can cook with these cards? Definitely can. Definitely worth trying. Okay. This hand has gas. The only thing I don't have that I would ask for is an engraver, maybe. How do I even sequence this? Think I go for this one. And then hope to just mill whatever I want to get out of it. I'll try to not make a Gimir before I actually have full cows on board. I have Widow delay because my internet sucks right now. No problem, no problem. Well, I do like having Tremor in the graveyard. I think I want to keep as many boards as I can. Stop looking at me. I might actually go for Scream. I think it's either Scream or Shiren. Well, both get me 3 mills. This one gets me 1 body. This one gets the mills on opening turn. Both are totally fine. I think this one is better. Because now I have higher chance of milling Shiren. Wait, I already had Tirkash in hand. Okay, now that is not ideal. Whatever. I still see the line. I was playing so hard into Nibiru. I need to like stop playing games and go into a simulator, try to understand exactly when do I have a line that plays under Nibiru and when I don't. Like, it's easy if all you have is Tier and Finsmith, but when you add ICEJADE into the equation, it's a lot weird. Gamba! I was saying I like Tier and Mermaid designs, but I don't like the playstyle. Understandable. I think if you want to play safely under Nib, you can use Necroquip or Sequence into Kaiser. I am not playing any of those, and you know that I'm super tight on extra deck space. This one is potentially cuttable, even though I don't really want to. Okay, I guess I normal Havnis. Make Moon. This is extremely scuffed, but it is what it is. Yeah, I do like Yu-Gi-Oh! Omega a lot. I also have MD Pro 3, I have both. I actually prefer Omega to MD Pro. The only nice thing about MD Pro is that it has animations on cards that don't even have animation in Master Duel. Also looks a lot more like Master Duel, I guess. But everything else I prefer Omega. If you want, one day we can play there to test stuff. We could, I guess. I know that I cannot play on Omega with VPN, which is kinda annoying because I cannot play Master Duel without VPN. There's a lot of conflicting things with VPN. And Master is literally the only thing where I need it. It's weird, but I'm not the only one. I've come across other people that need it. Ember, for example, he doesn't need it, but sometimes like the connection is super bad if he doesn't use it. And if you just look for it on, I guess, Reddit or other communities, you'll find other people with the same problem. Okay, here we go. Need to mill something. If I don't mill something good, then it is a Pavo past. That is nothing particularly good. We're playing into stun. A Pavo isn't going to do shit into stun. What the fuck do I do? Unicorn also does nothing into stun. I don't know, is Vero Knight even usable? Max is not useful. Oh no, not Super Poly. I don't know, I feel like at this point Vero Knight might be the best bet. What if I pass on nothing? Is Pilgrim a fiend? It is. No, it's zombie. They're all different attributes. This is right. I guess they could run Duke of what's his name? Is it? No, it's not Dugaris. Duke of Demise. I guess they can still super power this. Alright, I'll make Viral Guy. Oh, they do play Super Poly. Oh no. My mills have been pretty shit. Like almost every time I make Pilgrim, I don't really hit anything. Oh my fucking god. My brother's favorite monster is it? Holy shit. I'm tearing. Excuse me? Excuse me? Oh, he has time tearing to normal summon twice. I get it. Neither player can special or add cards from deck to hand. Every fucking time you're playing into stun, you just draw every maxi. It's such a classic. Alright, this is GG. guess if I want to improve milk quality, I have to buy more tier stuff, more back row at 3v Karma. Or I can just get luckier. That is also a possibility. Like this, it's that easy. It's a classic. It does seem like it happened way too much. I don't know if it's just the fact that you memorize bad experiences better than good experiences. So every time it happens that you draw max into stun, you remember it. Or if it really happens. No, I removed advance here from my deck and now I cannot beat Mavis. How could this happen? I think it's the same for every player versus stun. Maybe. I do feel like even watching other streamers it happens way too much. I think I'm going to pop tier traps and Gumball the moment that it threatens the wing tree. Also, where am I supposed to use Ash Blossom? With Josh, it's the same. Okay, he's going to be threatening a wing tree very soon. Walked into Cybers. Now this will be far more powerful play if I actually had Rainu in the deck, but ultimately it's just gambling. Okay. Oh my fucking god, it literally gives me Rainu or Kawaii. I mean, I am punished for not having Kawaii in the deck. What else can I do instead? I guess Hulkavut is fine. Yeah, I can make Hulkavut. I guess that is what it is. So order does not matter. They can stop it with Ash Blossom, or Bestial, or Cowboy. Need to use Sharon as material, or Havnis, I mean. Think you can be last. What do I want to actually have to hand? Scream? Or another copy of Rainu? That would be fine too. I was apparently eaten up from the button by a slime. On Terraria, I imagine? Rest in peace. You know what? This doesn't actually achieve anything. I should have made Dragos to PV. Now he's just going to banish whole cows. And I'm going to cry. Negate. Wait. I think I fucked up fight here. It should have been Yash Blossom, I think. I guess even if I Ash Blossom the MTP, they can still banish with Cryptor, yes. Special summon, then you can banish one Cybers from deck. If you control Maui Swing, you can gain 5 points. Special summon one Maui that is banished or in graveyard. I don't know where I'm supposed to use Hulkavas. It looks like it doesn't really matter. He's going to get Chessy Cat with this card, no matter what I do. I love having options that don't actually do anything. Havak doesn't help, unfortunate. This card doesn't do anything when banished, right? Not as far as I can tell. Well, he still goes +4 because why not? This is like the biggest pain from playing a pet deck like ICEJADE into Maui's format. I have to go -1 to make a Synchro 10 into no hand traps. They go +4 out of just one card to make a full board. It's mathematically not fair. And I guess it's not supposed to be fair, and I'm not supposed to be playing this deck competitively. So I'm the only one to blame. It really does. And like the deck is not perfect. They have flaws. They're not that great going second. They kinda just die to Vancia. But Mavis going first into another deck, it's just really painful. They have Pot of Greed, they have Upstart, they have everything, I guess. All of these while playing through hand traps. But they do have problem cards like this shit shouldn't really be in the game. I think it's banned in both paper formats. Bye bye Hope Cows. No way to get her back. CG Bandit. Let me see about OCG. Oh, OCG has it. Yeah, you also have to put triple talent in your deck as part of your non-engine. It's not just a part of your combo that you're going to go through every match. Anyway, Miku check. How are you, Dojo? Welcome in. Nice to see you. But now dinner, enjoy the meal. Thank you so much for hanging around though. Let me drop you a shout out. Yep, I agree. I think triple talent is fine for that vision. I've had enough matches where triple talent was a dead card in my hand. Oh no, we dropped to 1400 rating. That is where every Terra Hearts player is. I'm being salty, I'm sorry. Bobby? Nope. This was a mistake because he has the save worm. No, it's fine, I already have Tremor in hand. Can actually go Manifestation. Try to make Baron. Keyword try. Isha was discard 2 to draw 2, and it was considered broken. We're fine, I don't think we're fine at all. Like, it's Mavis. They went through the entire combo. They can literally close their eyes and play with one hand and they still win. Bro knows that I'm on tier and he cannot wait for me to fuse to Special Binder. Super Povey into Almarduk will go quite hard. Punish one on the fields. Integrity save. That is also a classic. Wait, she actually let me make Baron. Unless he uses the trap now, I guess. But Mavi's Bobby targets made me lose yesterday. Rest in peace. What would you be playing instead? What did you cut for it? Okay, I can remove one. What do I remove? It doesn't really do anything. Seems fine enough. Okay. If only he had to target for that, it would trigger a green effect. April was angry toward me and she was right. Was she really angry? I don't know. I have some super power targets for Mavis on my versus fight deck, not gonna lie. I was using it before and it came up a lot. The Ignister Golem especially, I think that one is super legit and super good. Like, you're always going to have a target for it. And the fact that you can use it for Apollo is super nice. Alright, this is the game. GG. Surely I'm not going to go second into Mavis again and they have Maxi. I can show you my deck? Sure, but let me queue one more match, because why not? Branded ICEJADE is too tight. Like, 9 Reaper. You can, like, feel free to send the link or image while I'm playing the match, I guess. Without that, what do you mean, Ed? I thought you were really playing with main deck synchro and flip card horizontally. Okay, how do I play this hand? I'll go Crado, get Egrin. The White Typhoon? Crado again. It's touch bait, imperm bait. And then basically I still get to special Hainu. Then the Egrin is kinda being a brick. I'm going to need to draw into something to actually make use of her. But potentially that will be just... Okay, that's happened. Potentially that will be just Kit Cash or Kit Cows or Tier Cash, goddammit. Okay, let's do this. It would be nicer if that was flawless. I'd have so much more plays. Guess at this point I can use this fusion material. Kinda missing having crime in the deck. But yeah, here I will get Tier Cash to hand and then Egrin run sends Tier Cash. Kit Cows can steal special Tier Cash from graveyard, something like that. Okay. Okay, bro is actually playing full-on Horus. I hate the Roach, same. I think everyone does. When opponent activates a card or effect, you can special one Horus from hand or graveyard. For the rest of this turn, you cannot special monsters with the same original name. I think I need to add back more tier Beckle. If I had crime here, I could resolve Maxi. Crystal Beast, okay. Not just resolve the Maxi, I could make use of the Ravnis in my hand. I guess it's still possible, actually. Just need to wait for monster effect activated on the field and I can chain Ravnis. then I can Soviet with her. Okay, bro is assembling out the Power Rangers. What the fuck is this shit? I like how you went so quickly from base to, oh no, Horuston. No, stop. End of main phase. So he's not even going to activate an effect to enable Havnis. I guess I'm gambling. I don't know on what, but I'm gambling. Wait, I could have sent Rainu and Rainu sends Havnis to graveyard. So that was a mistake. Can I pick for IP fuel? I see. Oh, I guess this happens, but okay. Maybe I'm not so bad at the game. Maybe I know my tricks. Now, there's still a problem, which is the fact that I'm not going to be able to beat Horus Grind Game or the Sark. I don't have Kawaido to remove the Sark. Has he attacked with Team Seti? He didn't. No. I think if he didn't attack with Team Seti yet, I could win. I could negate the Dwamtef. Then next turn, just negate this guy, go from there. I'm seeing the image. I'm seeing the bottom height of the image. I'll put it on stream in a bit after this match. You wanna know the direction of Archmage? Isn't I think it's Doomsday. Isn't that a archetype for the similar? Make Tingirsu. Send one card opponent controls to the graveyard. Okay. What are you sending? These are cards that kinda want to be in the graveyard. Sending Soviak. Then I grab Shiren. But I cannot special Shiren. Neither player can activate monster effects. No! Do I really have no way to beat that? I'm seeing things. I'm seeing potential ways to walk around this. Similar might be like this before them. I see. Oh, right, you do come back to my hand, which is very annoying. Okay, we have no monster effect. CP. Wait. Oh my god, I forgot that Soviak is broken. It's negated forever. I don't have Zuza, I don't have Typhoon. I forgot that tier is broken. I don't even know how to sequence it. I think it's one of those points where it doesn't really matter, you just have to be fast. Canopic's still strong, what does it do again? If this card is sent from hand or to the graveyard, you can set this card but punish it. Okay. Doesn't sound like anything I should be that much concerned about. These are very awkward moves. So this makes okay, I see the line. Oh my god, I have snow in the graveyard, that's very good. Then make kit. I need more spaces. I need more monster zones. Target two cards that are banished or in graveyard, add both to hand or shuffle both. Okay. I literally need more board spaces. This is a turn where I definitely would want. What's the wing tree? Agnum Day? Agnum Day? Then I can do this guy. The force can help. True. That's very true. Unfortunately, we don't have Desiree. My entire extra deck is fucked. Make this. Can I just beat him down with his board? Is that a thing? Wait, okay, he's negated. Right, that is the thing. I should have gone Requiem equipped to Engraver, remove that guy. Where the fuck is my Requiem? I guess I don't have Requiem. Oh no, okay. That works for me. Good enough. I got what I wanted, which was destroying that card, except it's not going to be destroyed again. Oh my fucking god. Fine. Then I guess I hunt this guy. Is this even Whittle? I got one more attack with snow. I got Vacuum Burn. Yeah, it's Whittle. Special one Horus. Gulp. They still have one. Okay, I like this. The fact that they still have the sarcophagus on the field is actually messed up. Oh, I can remove it with Viral Guy. Cool. Should have used Vacuum though. Then I can still make 4 material Apollo, I guess. I think 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, yeah. I kinda don't want to throw away the Viral Knight though. I don't know, I've already committed to it. I don't know if it's that good play, but hey, I'm trying. Trying my best with a scuffed deck. Throwing away my Widow Knights because I'm bad at the game. But yeah, Agnum Day would be very easy with if I had him. Desiree would be super useful into this. This guy does nothing anymore. Do I throw him away? Don't we get anything good? Oh, I can get Hukavus, sure. I'm getting punished so hard for not having Kavaido, I think. You? But on SP, that might have been smarter, yeah. Having Gimir on the field could have been useful on this matchup, to be honest. If I go back to Kavaido, I need to make some changes to the deck. Adding more tier Beckle. Oh, he just had another one in hand. Okay, okay. Him going into battle phase here is like super good for me. No, that's not what I wanted to do. Okay, whatever. Banishing Engraver also very bad, but I don't have time to think more. Bye bye, Apple. Oh, he cannot special more because he doesn't even have access to them. I don't think that actually accomplishes anything. Maybe it does. Okay, what the fuck why did I banish Lacrima and Engraver? I think that's actually the worst thing I've ever did. Typhoon? He might boost the win rate of Typhoon. Yeah, that is the explanation I panicked from all time. Unfortunately. Tirkash is banished. Yeah, no access to her. I don't have anything useful left. I still have one engraver, right? Oh my god, my life points are super low. I only noticed now. So is my timer, of course. Not quite sure where I'm trying to go. Hi, that is also a thing. I could have negated it, god damn it. Welcome back, Wagging, or Aim, whatever you prefer being called. Oh no, I'm fucking. I don't know what I'm fucking doing. He still comes back. I think I actually can win from here, but I don't have enough time. Go fuck yourself. GG. Yeah, this was winnable. It was just time was very scary. But I can feel that I don't have enough in my deck to make things work. GG. I can feel like the lack of Cavallo. I can feel the lack of Agnum Day. Even Desire. I'll think about this for a while. Yeah, I'll look at your deck now. Okay, so I am deck featuring Kimba Rage on the bottom corner. We got, let's see. I don't know how to build voice first, so not much I can comment about it. Maybe Arthur can actually give you more insightful commentary. They knew they lost. Well, they weren't counting on me being super well on time. If they just kept trying, I guess they might have won. Yeah, I don't really have much to comment. I do like the deck. And then you have your explanation for White Nibiru. I think it's a fine explanation. Super power targets, we have Ignister Golem, which, like I said, it comes up all the time. For GG? I see it now, why. Ignister Golem and the other guy, more for Mavis. The Starving Predaplant? Wait, it's not this one, but okay, it's definitely not this one. Which one is it? It's not a Predaplant? Okay, too dark, except tokens. I mean, this is okay, but you already have Madragon and Garura. Do you really need this? I guess if it gives you Whittle, it's a very good explanation. I guess it doesn't hurt to have more. You can also try this guy, and it's not this guy. There's one that's like 3 dark. But yeah, if you're actually making use of the effect on this guy for Whittle, I think this is legit. Garura also for Nadir, I see. Okay, I actually feel like listening to some Portuguese music. Yesterday, Plushie was listening to Swedish rap. It made me inspired, I guess. This isn't actually going to be rap, it's just instrumental hip-hop. But I want to present you to one of the very first albums of our best rappers, which is called Beats Volume 1 Amor from Some the Kid. It's just the instrumental hip-hop. Okay, Arthur, need to find you right here. I'm a Barbie girl. I'm going to say that this looks like a bricky hand, but it's Argo Stars, I don't know better. What the fuck is this? When spell trap card or monster effect is activated that will destroy 2 or more on the field, negate the activation if you do punish it. What in the goddamn? What is this good against? Visioning. Picks level 2 immediately shows up a Giga Gaga Gigu. Okay, what the fuck is going on? What is this format? Ash Blossom on the Giant Swing. That 4 pass, we keep the Purge in hand. We don't care about the attribute limitation. Special 1 water from hand. We use our monster traps, including Apophis. Apophis negates the effect of Jellyfish. It's now negated. It has been tributed for a summon. For John Karyuchin. We don't have a trap in the graveyard, unfortunately. fucking Gaga you. More like Gaga Giga Chaz. I think I can put the music at just a tiny bit louder. But yeah, this album is basically just instrumental hip-hop using a lot of samples from radio. And this artist has then grown to be one of the most popular rappers. Now we have Purge with a trap in the graveyard for the second card you shield. I guess I can check if it is under 5 or not. Royal Home Stadium. Do not use it. You can pay 1000, add 1 Argo Star from Graveyard or Banishment, we just not have any target. You had this, I think. I guess there was no reason to do it. Kairushin. How do you say it? Kairushin. The revolution came up. How did you know that this would come up? I don't know, but it did. Vanishadra. I think you didn't really like it saved this one, but Yadra could save herself with the banish regardless. Very epic though. Rebellion is over. Go battle phase. Ice barrier, love this card. Forgot to attack. Now we have 3 monsters being annoying. You already know what monsters he's playing. Okay, he fooled you though. You expected... Let's see what the level on this guy... You expected the Giga, but no, it was Warrior of Atlantis all along. Oh god. Based? I see ICEJADE cards. That is based. But he just tributes them for Kairushin once again. Now we use our Argo Stars, bounce the Kairushin. That was his normal summon, no way for him to come back. Kairushin level 5. Assist of the attack. The fuck is stunned player Bozo? And he just scoops. Let me read these cards because they're just not that common, I kind of forget what they do all the time. Can target water with non-water. Start of battle phase, you can special from hand or graveyard when monster that mentions Zumi, or when water normal. Okay, what is... Oh, the Kairushin is level 5, got it. And it is from Festival. Alright, second match. Asperger can add Kashtira Ogre. Bro, it can add a lot of cool things, but it also waterbox you. I guess Kashtira Ogre is played in that deck specifically. Punish 6, draw 2. Nope, no draws for anyone. Draw this, White Pants grab. Normal Letter Burial. They do not have Drill Beam. They're just being scary, there's no Drill Beam coming. There is, however, a Primate Scream. Special Mega Ball Smasher. Wait, isn't this like basically the same deck? That's 10, do not show this replay to Plushie. Did Money Games this afternoon after Wandry? I hope they were fun. I actually need to play on the festival with Voners. On the... what's the name? On the Parawalkers account. I need gems there. So many same decks. I guess the format has been solved since the duration of the event is nearing the end. People figured out what's better, what's not so good. Stomp of Deity negates the opponent Pathfinder before it even tributes. Now they're unable to search a field spell. Remember when cards tributed themselves for costs without it being a quick effect? I remember. You can combo 6-2 with 6-2 attack to banish the recently summoned card and keeping it. Wait, what do you mean keeping it? 6-2 destroys. Scream can negate Anguish Summon. I see. There's the girl. Bro is playing fucking Tornado Dragon. Quick effect MST. Adre is like, it's pretty good value. I'm not going to say that his archetype is good. It's not bad, and Adre is pretty... It's good value, I guess. Like, I was just now talking about the fact that this is a rare card that is still used and tributes itself for cost without it being a quick effect. Adre is yet another example where you quick effect, banish itself. I can make Shine bad decks. I've seen it with Valmonica. And others, I guess. Redo her. He's going to redo her. This is literally just doing nothing. What? Like, he didn't gain anything from doing this. Why did he use Redoer? I don't know, I like doing both, I guess. Right now I'm really into trying to make ICEJADE work. Use Redoer to dodge the middle guy. I see. Okay, yeah, that makes sense. Does not get destroyed. Redoer is golden. King 10,000 life points. Argostar takes such a long grind game to win. I'm healing? I can tell. I can tell. This shit is so strong. This is basically High Seal Detonator before it was cool. High Seal Detonator, except you actually have to fulfill a difficult condition. And it's still good. That's the craziest part. It's still good. Detonator at home. Yep. Detonator from the Dovar store. But now that I think about Raizo, right now it's actually the best time to play pet decks if you want to. Because when the format is Hyzil or Kust, I don't know, what's the name of that one TCG exclusive? Mitsurugi. It's going to be very, very difficult to ever achieve anything with Petdeck. I destroyed like 10 cards in this game. Amazing, amazing. GG. I hate so much how there's like 1v1 Super Povi allowed in this event. But I respect your opponent using his one-off Royal Super Povi. Like if you're including Super Povi, you want to have a ton of targets, and if you have a ton of targets, you want them to be useful for more than one card. Also, what the fuck are these Super Povi targets? Excuse me? Two Infernoid and one Emwahir plus Emwahir. What's going on here? He's really just including Super Povi for the love of the game. Okay, what time is it? I think it's about time I head out. Let me see if I can find someone to raid. And as for some yapping, I hope you enjoyed the stream. I got some kind of motivation to try to take ICEJADE to the next season to Master 1, but it's not going to be easy. I can see that this deck has a lot of flaws. Even though I'm trimming down ICEJADE engine as much as possible to try to just be carried by everything else. One of the problems is not having enough extra deck space. As for the new engines, Millennium is super useful for it. I can actually show the combo that made me want to try it. I just need to find it. I watch this deck no matter what. Thank you, thank you. Give me just a moment, trying to find something. So I found someone on Twitter that is like a Japanese big fan of ICEJADE. And I stole some ideas from him. The cover idea that he has can be done with Horus. I believe you can do it with Millennium too. Might be even easier. The one advantage that Horus has over Millennium is that Horus has grind game. And Horus, you can get away with playing just one Dark and one Water, meaning that you still have Dominus Impulse. But basically this line lets you go from... You get Rocked into Water Synchro. And I believe you need one Banished monster on opponent's side. But basically out of anything you mill from Zombie Vampire and anything you use as normal summon, you can end on Dragite, Special Aegerin, you get like one draw, you get a bunch of cool stuff. You also get the continuous spell from Ice Barrier. Erosion is a great trap, that is very true. I might go back to it. It's a searchable Imperm that lasts and lets you trigger some stuff from the graveyard. Lets you trigger the Tremora, for example. I might go back to it. It's just that I bricked specifically 3 games in a row today while testing. And after the second game, I started the third game, I was like, okay, if I brick on Erosion 3 times in a row, I will remove it. And then I did brick on it yet again. I know, there are arguments for me to not include it. It's not a card I want to mill. It's not a card that I want to open, especially not going second. And with those things in mind, it makes it very hard for me to want to put it in the deck. Even though it's definitely a good card. But like, it potentially gives me poison to Maxi. I can normally get in search Erosion, call it a day. I think if I want to keep Finsmith in the deck, this one has to go. As much as I like him, it's like... I haven't been able to show much, but this is very useful for this combination of archetypes. Because it lets you recycle Gimir, and I'm not using him anymore, but can recycle Shinging too. By making tier fusions. I can also tribute, like Contact Fuse Cosmog War into it with a field spell. I don't know, maybe the fact that it's kinda cool for the combination of archetypes, it's not enough to want to include it. But maybe if I remove Finsmith, I could still justify it. With Finsmith, I probably have to cut it and put something more useful like Kavaido or Agnum or Desire or M7. I'm missing one. I know that I'm missing one still. I don't remember which, but I'm sure that I'm still missing one option that would be like super useful. Wait, I already have M7. ICEJADE Runic. True. I wonder if that's any useful. Do you think the second copy paste is Twitch Wiggle? I think it's best not to try. Give me one moment. I might be able to make it Twitch safe, maybe. Maybe I'm about to get cancelled. I would probably like it. Maybe. Okay, that is the pasta. Sent by an anonymous user that is totally not in chat. Right, what else do I have to, yeah. Okay, so Runic ICEJADE. I think that's an interesting idea, and I think that ICEJADE goes so, like, the combos are so bad. I was talking about this earlier. Like, okay, I have Run Egrin. I just fucking die into Maxi, and if there's no disruption, what I get is go -1 for a Synchrotron. How am I supposed to use that to compete with Mavis, where basically a ton of cards are starters that go +4 into a full board? It's just not really possible, so maybe the answer is to, instead of trying to play ICEJADE in a combo deck or something like Tier, I'm supposed to play it in stun. And as much as I don't want to, that might be the answer to take this to high ranking. Pulled. That is definitely a card I could try, I guess. It's not a bad card. But at the moment I'm trying to cut more cards, not add from the main deck. I'll try that for you. Give me plus Fountain Pass. Well, here's the thing, Arthur. I think it's better not to try. You know what? Because playing this deck in Mavis format is suicide. I think the sad truth is that playing this deck in Mavis format is suicide. I don't know, I feel like Finsmith gives so much consistency to this deck with ICEJADE. Because Finsmith is only to buy this extra push, blah blah. But I really don't think at the same time that I have the extra deck space to afford running Finsmith. So I might go back to trying just Tier, ICEJADE and Millennium. And then I can keep doing Zombie Vampire shenanigans, I can keep trying to mill Artifact once here. Maybe I can figure out a level 6 to make Ptolemy with Golem. And out of that I can then add back Vancy to hand. If not Vancy, I can add Maxi, something like that. Tier Runic. I also would like to try that. I think anything with Tier I would like to try. But Mavis format is not the format to do that. Which is... I'm saying that even though Mavis format is also not the format to play Gimir, but sure, whatever. I'm doing it because I wanted to do it the previous month. Tier of S tier, I guess that's the logical conclusion, and hey, we're getting closer to it. We're actually getting close to that. Because right now, for example... Yeah, what people are figuring out is that you can cut a lot of the tier vehicle. Like here, you literally don't use any tier vehicle. Not even Subiak. This is basically tier less tier. Okay, anyway, I'm yapping too much. I need to go. Let me find someone to raise. I don't see anyone I know streaming Master Duel at the moment. Okay, Mips is streaming. I'll hate Mips. Have a great evening. Thank you, thank you. Make my Akashi. I'm actually kind of interested in making something with Yukiona for the current format, but I don't think I am smart enough to do that. Boom, victory. Pretty much. I think she is pretty much a victory into Mavis. Negate any activated effects of your opponent punished monsters. This is so cool. But requiring specifically 4 wing materials and all of them are zombies is not easy. My wife? Very nice wife, although she has very cold feet. Do not forget that about her. Her feet is cold. Zombie World? I mean, Zombie World is nice, but zombies are kinda, I guess, too complicated to play. I don't know. I guess basically what I'm trying to say is that yes, Zombie World is a way to get it, but there's only one deck to play Zombie World, and that is zombies. Cold armpits, that as well. Alright, one last time, thank you so much for the company. Hope you enjoyed. Bye bye. Enjoy your weekend, guys.